Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Birushana, and we just... Right, we had a nice little conversation with Tadanobu, like, so, like, when your brother gets married, are you gonna be, like, really upset about it? And he's like, ew, what the fuck? So, like, you know, it's... good times. Anyway, so it transitioned a little bit. We're still kind of in the middle of that conversation, but we were overtime last time, so... At least I think we were overtime. My timer sometimes a little bit of a buffer in the beginning of videos, and I don't know if I let it go a little bit longer than normal or what last time, come to think of it. So, yeah, whatever. We were basically at time, and it was like, you know, so. Alright, I got it. Stop laughing, will ya? And remember, don't tell anyone. Alright. It's our little secret. He's gonna tell everyone. You heard, I'm gonna guess that we could have absolutely fucking done that. I was like, if we keep going, it'll be like 5 minutes. That was like 4 fucking lines. Every time, guys. Without fail, every time. If I'm like, it'll be like another minute or two. 20 minutes later, I'm like, oh my god, we're still here. If I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stop. It would literally have taken 30 seconds. But I do like the fact that it sounds like that little last part. We're like, oh my god, just don't tell anyone. And our brother overheard it, and he's like, he's in love with Tadanobu, and I hate that. I just... God. Alright, you know what? Okay. I love Norotsune's route. I really do. It's still one of my favorites all time, I think, just in general, route-wise. Okay? He's not my favorite character. He's never gonna steal that title, but that route was fucking, like, freaking A++, okay? Like, it was so good, alright? But, like, I'm actually really... So far, everything in this game has been good. But I don't think Shungen or Benkei's routes lived up to Norotsune's, like, standards. They were still really great on their own, and I very much enjoyed them. But it's not like... But in my head, now I'm like, yeah, the routes were good and I had fun, but I don't remember anything. Like, oh my god, they were just... No, Norotsune's route is like, Jesus fucking Christ, that's a shining fucking gem in all Otome routes, okay? Just, and it's probably mostly because he was like, just totally in love with us, and we're like, oh, by the way, I'm a girl, and he's like, I don't give a shit. Anyway, he didn't give a crap. He didn't crap if you were man, woman, didn't matter. He did just... The love and respect he had for you were based solely on you as a person, and the fact that he could fight, and just that bond you had, and it was just beautiful, okay? It's just fucking beautiful, alright? We don't need to talk about it anymore, but I could go on for days. So, like, every other route's been really good, even though that set a high standard, and nothing has quite lived up to Norotsune's route, standard-wise. Like, obviously, you're like, no, these are really good, though. Still having a great time. Not complaining at all. I'm not like, oh, well, they suck compared. No, they're really good on their own, but Norotsune's still the best. But I'm just saying I think I might be enjoying this one a little bit more. Not because it outshines Norotsune's route and just, like, the perfection that it was. I think it's, like, tied up there, similar, you know? And it's in the similar sphere for me. But this one, because I love our brother. He was one of my eye candies, you know what I mean? He's not Tomomori, don't get me wrong. Like, Tomomori's route's gonna disappoint me. I'm fucking certain of it, just because this game has been so good so far, and the routes have been so amazing, that it's at some point it's gonna fall apart, and it's gonna be then. And that's gonna make me cry, okay? But, like, let's be real, it doesn't matter. His route, I could objectively be like, this is like the worst route ever in history of games. But because it's Tomomori, I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna be happy, and I'm gonna freaking enjoy it anyway. So, like, whatevs. But this route, oh my god. This one just gets to me in a different way than Norotsune's. Norotsune's the whole route. You're like, oh my god, he just loves this anyway. It's so cute. I just... Alright. And this one, there's some angst in here, and you're like, we love our brother, and we don't know that we love him, and he's in love with us, and he doesn't know what nobody knows, but they each know that. I just... I want to have a little joy cry, you know what I mean? Like, it makes me so happy, because it's a little angsty, and I know it's going to be beautiful at the end, but it hurts a little while we're going through it, and it's, like, so cute, and, like, God, you guys are stupid. I love it. But, of course, like, because they're both thinking that they're brothers, I mean, we know we're not his brother. Well, we think we're technically his sister, I guess. That's what we think we are, right? So we think he is our brother, but we're like, but she doesn't realize that she has womanly emotions for this man. Because, like, she's never had them before, and this is her brother, and, like, who the hell... But you can tell it's coming out, and, like, our brother's totally jealous that we're going off with Tadanobu to ask him questions, that we were getting a favor from freaking Takatsuna, even though it was a gift for him. He's still wearing the shell necklace we made. He acts like he doesn't give a shit, but he totally gives a shit. He doesn't want to get married either. And, like, I'm just saying, fuck. I love this so much. They did this so well with, like, the angst, because you're like, we're totally in love with each other, but we think we're siblings. So, like, they're not thinking that they're in love with each other. And, like, Yoritomo could absolutely be like, I don't think you're actually related to me. Because he had that throwaway line, right? Earlier, like, we don't really look anything alike, and you kind of look like a woman. So you're like, maybe the wheels are churning in his head that we're not related. And maybe the wheels are turning in his head. Maybe you're a woman who's not related to me. And that's how he's getting around, like, the weird attraction he feels for us. You know what I mean? Could you imagine? He's like, you know what's cool? I bet you're not actually a guy and you're not my brother. And then we're like, I actually totally am a guy and your brother. And then he's like, well, we're moving to Alabama. You know. Like, we're, okay, sure. Incest for the wins, says Rose. You know what I mean? But obviously we're not really related to him. But man, that's some fucked up shit. Listen, Yoritomo, you're over there hoping that we're not related to you and that we're actually a woman. But what if we weren't? Like, what kind of fucking walls would that shatter for you? Like, you know what I mean? I don't think. We definitely don't know what our feelings are. I'm not 100% sure if he knows what his feelings are. We just know that there's things happening and, like, we can't figure them out. And I love that so much. I love it so much. It's so angsty, but in a good, like, a fun way. Not like, God damn it, why do you hurt me? It's like a fun angst. You're like, this is angsty. It hurts a little, but, you know, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny, but it's painful. Like, I don't know. Anyway. After talking with Kichiji and Tadanobu, I felt like I got a better idea of what was going on inside my head. No, sweetie, you have no clue. But now that I know what I'm feeling, how do I stop myself from feeling this way? Tadanobu said he thought it was because we'd only just become brothers. And it quotes are on brothers, which is funny. So maybe time will fix it? Whatever the problem is, it's still an issue. I've got to figure out... Spacey, we need to talk. Yeah, we do. God, yeah, we do. Oh my god, we're at chapter 9, though, aren't we? Yeah. I think I missed the title card last time. Chapter 9. I was like, when I saved at the end, I'm like, wait, yeah, we are in chapter 9. Did I see that? I wasn't paying attention. I forgot that if I noticed it, I really did. But I'm like, we have to figure out this romance because we only have 4 chapters left. So, like, I'm just saying, oh, hello, brother. It was the first time he had spoken to me since our visit to Kurama, and I feel like maybe he brought us to Kurama because he wanted to be like, is this really my brother? And they were going to be like, well! But our mother, not mother, was the one who told him that in Shungen's, right? The wind was getting stronger, as if to invite night to come. In the quiet room, the sound of the gales hitting the walls echoed. I sat down in front of my brother and faced the floor. Come closer. His voice was flat and low. On my knees, I moved closer and raised my gaze towards him. He had a grim look on his face. I swear you're going to kiss me, because I'm here for it. Spacey, I don't think you possess the self-awareness of a general. Wait, what? Ouch. What? Where did this come from? What do you mean? Think I lack the experience, or... That's the attitude you have toward your subordinates. You mustn't get too attached. You need to understand your position. Oh, you're just mad because you think I'm, like, flirting with Tadanobu. I get it. Okay. My subordinates? Your vassals are too carefree. If you don't tighten up command, it'll have an impact on our strength. No, it won't. We're pretty tight, yo. Sorry, now that you mention it, I guess we do have a more casual relationship than some of the other lords and vassals. But brother, that's only because they're trusted friends of mine who have come so far with me. Shungen and I have been together since birth, and I've been with Benkei ever since we escaped death when fleeing Kyoto. And both Suganobu and Tadanobu have followed me despite the fact that they had a peaceful life in Hiraizumi. No shit. We've all come this far together. They're like family, not vassals. Just want to point out. Did you catch that? They're like family. But it bothers me that my brother might get married because then they're taking away my fam. You know what I mean? Like, that hasn't occurred. Like she doesn't realize juxtaposition of that. Like, they're my family. Wait. But if you're my family, and I'm worried about you being taken... I mean, like family and family are different, but at the same time, sometimes your like family people are like closer to you than your family. Because you chose those people. You weren't forced into it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You don't get to choose your family. You're just born into these people, right? So, like, your chosen family are people that you choose that, like, yes, we have a bond, we have a connection that sometimes you don't have with your birth family. It's just the way things are. But it's interesting because she hasn't caught on to what she said. They're like family, so then why would it bother you that the brother that you never met until now was going to get married because you have a found family? Doesn't matter if it's not a blood family. You know what I mean? And in theory, then she'd be, well, oh, right, yeah, but it's because you're in love with the man. I love all the little flavor hints. They're just like throwing them at you, like pelting you with sugar cubes over here. Like family. My brother's eyes became stern. What are you talking about? I'm your only family. You said so yourself. See, he's like jealous. You and I are the only family we have. Keep that in mind. Just us. But that's not true. You're about to have even more people in your family. What? I felt something stuck in the back of my throat, but it didn't stop me, and I spoke those next lamentable words. Brother, you're about to have someone in your life that's even closer to you than I am. Especially if you have a child with that person. They're going to be connected with you in a way I'll never be. And then the sad music. The way I'll never be. And you want to be, though. That's the part that you haven't quite connected with. I hate this lonely feeling. Is this where you kiss me? I kind of just want that to come out of the fucking blue. Just like, wait, what? I was thrown off by my own words, which I spoke without intention, but at the same time, I was hit by a sudden revelation. That's it. I hate it. No matter how much I tried to understand or accept it, I couldn't. I don't like the idea of my brother being matched up with someone else. That's all there is to it. Like that. Matched up, not matched up with someone. Someone else. And, like, for her, knowing, like, I don't want him to be with another woman. Wait. And then, like, okay, you're not going to connect that you have romantic feelings for your brother, because that's not normal. You know what I mean? You should have romantic feelings for your brother. But, and so there's going to be a part of your brain that, like, even though in the back of your mind you're like, I have romantic feelings for my brother. I don't want him to get married, because I want to be with him. There's going to be a wall that's like, pay no attention to the crazy incest thoughts behind the curtain. So that curtain's not coming down for a little bit, but until he's like, we're not actually brothers, you know that? And then she's like, oh my god, thank god. And the romance I felt for you was like not weird, right? Slightly awkward. Slightly awkward because they think they're related. You know? So like, I mean, again, I can appreciate that. It's not as good as if this whole route you were like, oh, I love it, but I hate it. You know what I mean? But she's feeling the torment, so it's alright. It's alright. It's not as good as if we spent, because you imagine if you were at this point where they're falling in love and you're like, I love this, but ew, we're related. This is so, can we not be? Wait, the torment you would feel, right? Now there's torment and there's angst and it's great. It's not as intense and like, oh, I'm gonna cry. I love it, but I don't wanna. You know what I mean? You don't have to question yourself. It's just a little rude. kinder to your psyche, but at the same time, I was here for the torture. It's like, meh. Once I became aware of this feeling, I wanted to throw away all pretenses and share it with my brother. Tell him, brother, I consider our relationship to be a very precious thing. It's a connection that's grown stronger over time after having met you and having spent time with you. He's like, are you in love with me? It's something so beautiful and precious to me, like a pearl. And because it's so beautiful and precious, I'm sure it must be the love that comes from family. I kind of want to hope that he was like thinking, we don't look anything alike. Maybe we're not related. And this figured out that we're probably not related. So when we're like, it's a love that probably comes from family. And he's like, yeah, no, actually, not at all. Love from family. And the thing is like, he was 14, but he understands what familial love is. So like, he should be the one being like, the feelings are not familial love. It's a little awkward and this is not right. You know what I mean? He should have those flags. We have no clue, right? Yes. Each time you were kind to me, each time I was touched by your thoughts and actions, I felt a deeper connection to you. I love how we're kind of pouring out our like romance feelings that we don't know are romance feelings, and I really hope he's getting the clue that they're romance feelings. You know, even if he's not 100% sure, he's like, I feel like these are wrong. And I don't want anyone else to have that kind of connection with you. It's mine, and I want to cherish it. Yeah, I mean, pretty obvious one. Spacey. As we stared at one another, it was as if we were bound together in each other's gaze. And this would have been such an intense moment if you thought they were brothers and didn't know the truth. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, this moment is... But at the same time, it's still slightly awkward because we know the truth and they... As far as we know, they don't. So this is like pins and needles. Like, what's he gonna do now that we've basically confessed our love that we don't know is love? But my brother looked away first. Yeah, because we scare him. Well, that's enough. Hey, you can go now. Brother, I said go. Excuse me. Because we basically just confessed our love. I have a feeling that, at least that's just kind of what I'm hoping, is that his I'm afraid of you is because I'm afraid of these feelings I have for you. You know what I mean? And then us basically just confessing, I don't want you to marry anyone else because I don't want them to take away that special feeling between us. And he's like, you need to go. Because we have no clue what we're saying. We're like, it must be family love, right? And he's like, I don't think so. And he's probably been trying to fight these feelings like, this is fucking wrong. Hopefully you're not really my sibling because we look nothing alike. But unless he knows for a fact yet, he's probably wrestling with this, like, we don't look alike, so maybe we're not really related because that would be great because I shouldn't be attracted to my brother who looks like a girl. This is, a familial love. How can he say that so sincerely? I can't keep going on like this. I have to do something. Yeah, you're right, we can't keep going on like this. But, what do you mean by this? No, exactly. Oh god, the angst. I love it so much. As I stepped out of the room, I watched the northerly winds cause the grass and trees to flutter, sway as they blew through. The cool breeze made me realize just how hot and flushed my face was. I looked so surprised. What have I done? Why did I say that? How selfish of me. All I could do was exhale my heavy breath into the night air and let the cool breeze fill me as I breathed in deep. Like, I wonder when he said that, like, how can he say that so sincerely? Familial love. You know what I mean? If he's like, you sincerely think it's familial love, but it's not. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I want to read into it, and I don't know if that's what he's saying, or like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Because, like, I mean, that's the only way I can read into it, because it's not like he's like, wait, what? You love... I know we're family, but you love me? Like, that's weird, because, like, we barely know each other, you know what I mean? And because we've been around each other long enough, and we've always been very, like, puppy following him around, like, okay, brother, sure, do whatever you want, okay, trying to please him and make him happy, and, like, so this wouldn't be a shock to him if we were like, I love you, you're my family. He wouldn't be like, wait, what? He'd be like, kind of suspected the way you were acting. You know what I mean? So I feel like that line is more like, look, you just do not understand the words that came out of your mouth, do you? Like, I think he gets it, and he's like, it's not what you said. I know what you said, and I know what you think you meant. That's not what you meant, though. Like, some time had passed since then. The Imperial Court was still discussing how to deal with the Heike, and we remained in Kyoto. I mean, some time. A couple days, a week, a month. I mean, Jesus Christ. During all that time, I never once saw my brother again. Aww. Hello, everyone. It's been a long time. Some time passed, so I feel like it's only been a couple of days because Kichiji, how long does he stay in Kyoto and then took him this long to come visit? Could have been like a week. But it's not like it's been months. Kichiji, Jesus Christ. Why, if it isn't Kichiji, long time no see. Thank you for stopping by. I'm glad to see you're looking well. How are things in Oshu? Good, good. Lord Hira is in good health and is always thinking of you. That's good to hear. That's good news, isn't it, brother? So, Kichiji, what brings you to Kyoto? Here on business? That's correct, my lord. Thanks to all of you, doing business in Kyoto's never been easier. Things are much better than under Yoshinaka or the Heike. I'm glad to hear the merchants are getting along well these days. Yes, the merchants have been talking an awful lot about Lord Yoritomo lately. About my brother? Thought he's gonna bring up the marriage thing. Yeah, it sounds like he's finally decided to marry. All the merchants are trying to get in on selling items for the wedding. Oh, no! This is not the kind of angst I wanted! Stop! Take it back! That's... Oh, no. He's like, I need to get married so my brother stops falling in love with me. Oh, no. He doesn't want to do it either. Because, like, when the Emperor was like, you should do it, he clenched his fist. He was like, I don't want to. But I think in his head, he's like, this feeling that's going on here is not familial love, and it's wrong, and I need to get married so that you back off, and then I stop, and then, because then we have to stop this. See, he's taking the intelligent approach. Like, incest is not for the wins, that we cannot do this. You cannot be in love with me like this. I already have and I already been trying to, like, convince myself they're wrong, and you're over here just throwing it at me, and I can't catch that ball, okay? You know what I mean? So, yeah. But, like, oh my god, he better not actually, I mean, he can't actually get married. We can't, like, oh my god, oh no, stop it. How is this gonna work? Oh no, stop. I hate this, I don't like this. I wanted the angst, I liked the angst, not this kind of angst. Holy shit, nuh-uh. Oh, that's joyous news. Has he decided on who he's going to marry? Who can say? All I know is I haven't heard anything yet. Okay. My lord? I see. So my brother is... Oh, that's cause for celebration then. Yes, that's partly why I came. I wondered if your brother might be interested in buying some gold for the occasion. I don't know. I haven't seen him since I professed my fucking undying love for him, basically. Smooth. You see, let me go check with my brother. Ah, thank you very much, my lord. Hold on just a minute. We're gonna run in there. How dare you! I'm glad to see Lord Spacey's doing well. I was a little worried about him. Oh, God. Worried? Yeah, he seemed rather down when there was first talk of his brother getting married. The perfect person to say this to. Shungen. Who knows? And is like, is Spacey in love with her brother? Because that's kind of fucked up. When are we going to find out the truth? Ooh. But he seems to have gotten over it. I'm relieved. Yeah, you're right. Oh, my brother's finally decided to marry. Everyone's right. This is a good thing. Not just for my brother, but for the Genji too. I know I said some crazy things to him the other day, but when I see him, I'll congratulate my brother. I turned my attention to the garden. The evening sun cast an orange glow across the sea of grass, which swayed in the wind. Even if he gets married, he's still my brother after all. She looks so sad. Oh, that's how I feel in my heart. I don't like this at all. You don't get to take away my fucking boyfriend, brother.
Whatever the decision of the Imperial Court, we must proceed with our own preparations to defeat the Heike.
You wish to hide our preparations from them?
No, proceed openly. Just as the Imperial Court puts pressure on us, it's vital that we too put pressure on them. We'll show them that we intend to track down the Heike regardless of their decision.
It's exactly the kind of bargaining we have to do with the Imperial Court from now on. Indeed, it's just like their attempts to bring you under the Imperial Court's thumb via marriage. Seems that some of the merchants are beginning to hear rumblings again.
Good. Keep it up.
I must admit I didn't expect things to move so quickly. Have you decided who it is you intend to marry?
I haven't decided. I may just take whomever the Imperial Court suggests, but regardless, I will marry.
Is that so?
It is. You were right. I need to increase the size and scope of my family.
Indeed, that is wise. Having no heir and only your brother around could be problematic. I'm sitting outside like, I'm standing right here in the doorway crying. I was a little concerned recently. It seemed that you too had grown quite fond of your brother as well. Oh, he did, and now he's trying to hide the inappropriate incestual gay thoughts. I love it. This game is all sorts of wrong, but it's all sorts of right.
What are you talking about? There's no warmth there.
That's a load of bullshit. I like how he's pretending.
My brother's merely a tool for victory. That's all.
Oh, we heard that. Oh no! Oh my god! The angst in this round is intense, and I don't like it. Oh, it hurts my soul now. It was so good before. It was like I want to laugh and cry at the same time. Like, oh, it hurts, but it's beautiful. Now I'm like, oh no, it just hurts. Oh my god. So we all heard this, and we're gonna like, but I love it, and she doesn't. Oh, stop it! Aha! But you know he's full of shit because he's like, what? No, I'm not. I don't care about my brother at all. He's saying that to Kakatoke because he doesn't want, like, because again, I really do think that yes, he was starting to warm up, like, oh wow, cool, like, oh yeah, my brother. But I don't think the feelings that either one of us developed are like, no, I really do care about my brother and I want him to be safe. It's like the, I do care about my brother. You know what I mean? It's romance feelings, and I think he knows. And he's like, this is weird. And again, maybe the whole like, we don't look alike and you kind of look like a girl. Maybe that's churned some things around. Maybe that made him like go, maybe we're not related. Maybe that made the floodgates open a little bit of the romancy things, or, you know, I don't know. I don't know for him when it's, but like the definite feelings that he definitely has some warmth, and his being afraid of us is absolutely because of the feelings. Okay? And it could also be, I think initially maybe his fear, I definitely got some romance feelings, and he knows it's kind of wrong. Even if he's not 100% aware, there's something inside. Like, we pulled the curtain across, okay? We do not see the incest feelings behind the curtain, okay? We don't see them. We've hidden them from ourselves, okay? We don't know. We're like, it's family love. And even though someone in the background is screaming, trying to bang through that fucking, like, soundproof glass, that, no, you were in love with your brother, goddammit, okay? She can't hear that. She got the curtain across. Soundproof glass, can't hear it, okay? I feel like he's got a little inkling in the back of his mind that he's got romantic feelings for us. And he's kind of aware of it, and it's like, yeah, no, gotta, that's why he's afraid. The feelings in general are why he's afraid. Like, wait, I'm so used to being stone cold, not giving a fuck about anything. You know what I mean? Just robot. And then even caring about us as family, or just as a person in general, like, oh, I'm worried if they die, I'd feel bad about it. That scares him. So I think it's a little bit twofold. It's just having any kind of feelings at all, let alone the fact that there's a little romanticness going on, and I think he might be a little bit aware of it, if not fully aware of it. Like, yeah. And saying shit like that to Kakatoke, like, yeah, what? I don't care about my brother. He's just a tool. Is, he's not gonna be like, what? I mean, he's my brother, and like, because he lost everyone in his family, you know what I mean? And like, so he doesn't, I think, opening himself up to caring about somebody else, again, would just be inviting those feelings back, especially in the midst of war. And like, I don't think he wanted to get married either. One, maybe because he's secretly in love with us and hasn't admitted it to himself yet. Okay. Or like, it's the fact of like, again, oh, I'm going to have a family, get married, have kids, and then I'm going to care about these people and then they're going to die too. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like being 14 and having your whole family destroyed in front of you and then thinking that you're going to be executed and then banished and all that. That's just some psychological fucking damage right there. You know what I mean? And I don't think he can, like, let go of that to care about us as family, let alone anything else. But I think he might. I think he's got romantic feelings, but is he fully aware of them, or does he just have an inkling that they're there? I don't know. Like, we are fully aware we have these feelings. We just don't know that they're, like, not familial love feelings. We don't know that they're romantic feelings. But she knows. She's like, I got these feelings. I don't want my brother to marry anyone else. I'm like, do you realize what you just said? Yeah. I love him. He's my brother. I'd be lonely without him. No, sweetie, that's like some, like romance feeling. What? I'm just saying. But he's over here trying to bury anything. So, but the romance is there. It's just so deep down hidden. Anyway,
why are you listening in on us?
There's a merchant from Hoshu. Sorry. Couldn't speak. By the time I realized it, the tears were already spilling from my eyes. No. And he's gonna feel bad about this. See, he had a little bit of sweat. It's just as well, isn't it? He needs to know his place. How dare you, Kakatoki? Shut the fuck up. This guy's such an ass. Shut your mouth. I love it when people say shut your mouth in this game. I don't know why. I just love it. Yeah, see? He was just like, she's just a tool. And now Kakatoki's like, it's fine. And he's like, how dare you? Because he didn't. Sweetie, you better watch your mouth. My lord. Oh, I love it. I actually love that he's chasing us down instead of being like, oh, well, whatever. I have to pretend I don't care. The treetops of the tall cedars of Kurama swayed with the sound of the wind. Already pitch black. I burst out from the estate and just ran here without thinking. Just a tool for victory? Even with the constant sound of the swaying treetops, my brother's words still rang loudly in my ears. Are we gonna get some romance now? I need some fucking, like, intense romance right now where it's like, this is so right and so wrong! Because they have to think it's so wrong, but we're like, it's so right because you're not related, it's fine. I should have known. Shungan told me before, didn't he? Shungan was right all along. Somewhere along the line, I let my heart get the better of me. Got my hopes up. I believed there was more to him. I looked toward the heavens. Clouds blocked out the stars as I stared up into the darkness. Spacey! Not the fact that he came chasing after us. Can you admit that you love me now? Jesus Christ. Brother. Instinctively, I turned away from him. Oh, wait. My brother grabbed my arm as I tried to run away. Please let me go. No. I stopped moving at the sound of my brother's loud, booming voice. Why?
I've been looking for you.
Dig the knife in deeper into my heart! Oh. I think what makes this better is, like, if this was, like, he was like, she's just a tool, whatever, and, like, we were in love with him and we knew we had feelings for him or whatever, like, it was, like, exactly the same scenario, but we kind of knew we were falling for this man, and he knew we were a woman, and then was like, ah, she's just a tool, whatever. And this scenario, it wouldn't be as, like, painfully, beautifully sweet, you know what I mean? It's the fact that, like, neither one of us can admit our feelings, and the fact that we think we're related, and it's just totally kind of fucking taboo, you know what I mean? Like, it's all the other factors around it that are just like, this makes it so much fucking more intense, and just so much better and more angsty, I guess. I don't know. I'm having a great fucking time. Oh no. Why are you here?
It's like you said. You used to come here when you were lonely or couldn't sleep, right? I thought of you crying here alone, and I...
Oh, look, he looks kind of sad. That's why you came after me? You remembered that? I feel like you remembered that is probably the best one, because, like, that's why you came after me. But it's like, you remembered? Because, like, we're shocked. If we're just a tool, he remembered me saying that, you know what I mean? I mean, it was only like a week ago, but... No, that's why you came after me. Oh. Wow. Okay. I do not know. Is that why you came after me?
Yes.
He spoke without hesitation, and I saw a look on his face that I'd never seen before. I don't know how to respond. He looks so sad. Oh, look at his little sad eyes. I love it. He talks like that, I'm tempted to believe maybe he really does care about me. He does. He absolutely does.
I'm not gonna make excuses about what I said before. You're a tool for victory. I've told you that before.
His words cut deep into my heart again.
But so am I.
What?
My ambition's not to overthrow the Heike. That doesn't end with the destruction of the Heike or the restoration of the Genji. If we don't build a better world, there's no point. And that's the fate I've been given by heaven. And that's the meaning of my life.
The fate given to you by heaven. In May, when we first met, he said our fates were joined. They are. Fate given by heaven. Destiny. It's so funny because, like, so I guess 10 May is destiny? I don't know, I'm a Japanese, okay? And it's been a long time since I really, like, sadly fell off. COVID would have been the best time to fucking sit there and learn, and that was, like, the worst time for me, and it's been, like, so long. I fell out of my routine, and I haven't fallen back into one. Anyway. Those who do not take what heaven has given them will be severely punished. Yeah, heaven's given you me right now, and you're not taking it. I'm just saying.
We must fight with all we have to overthrow the old powers and build a righteous new age. I'm nothing but a tool of heaven, and it's my role to tear down the wicked of this place and bring forth a more just world. For me, there can be nothing else.
That's not true. Oh, he is trying so hard. There's nothing else but that. Is that true, though? I mean, he wants to love us so hard, but he's fighting against it. To be a servant of heaven and create a new world, that's not something any ordinary man can accomplish. Is he saying that because of that desire, he feels the need to discipline himself and hold himself back?
At least that's what I've always thought. Well, that's how I've lived since I was 14, but
now?
When it comes to you, I feel there's something I just can't shake.
Again, it's these lines. If you just pretend, I mean, we know they're not related, but let's just pretend this is a normal scenario where we're just a man and a woman, and we're having this conversation, and we don't think we're brothers, and he doesn't think we're a man, okay? You know what I mean? Like, whatever. Hell, even if he thought we were a man, okay? But we didn't know, the brother thing was just gone, out, non-existent. This would be so fucking romantic, you know it. And so it's still super romantic, and it's like, it's super romantic, but you think I'm your brother, so, like, you're holding back what you really want to say, and that's crazy.
I love it. Love it so much.
The game was like, we gotta throw the romance in there, and it's gonna be really fucking awkward. Again, it's not as awkward because we know, but still a little awkward, and I love it. What?
I've gotten too close to you. I know it.
Yeah, not close enough, though.
You said the connection between us is like a pearl. But that can't be. I don't know if I'm gonna do what must be done. So I avoided you. I tried to think about getting married instead, but...
Fine.
But Spacey, when you told me you wanted us to be a family, and the way you said it so straight and unafraid... I was scared. You took a step toward me. You took a step toward my heart, and I'm gonna cry.
This is so intensely freaking romantically beautiful, and it's like, but do you know that we're not you're related? Are you just totally okay with that? I don't even know. I love it so much.
I wanted nothing more than to step toward you, too.
Again, just... I just... Brother, girl, don't just... Wrong word. Is that why you said you were afraid?
And there's someone I love, and there'll be someone I'm afraid to lose.
I mean, and that's definitely romantic, but also, like, if I love you, like family, then I can lose you like I did the rest of my family. So that's, I mean, like I said, it's a little bit of both, but like, my brother's face contorted as if he'd been stabbed in the chest.
And I don't want to lose my family again.
And then we took the romance and we just turned it into like, I don't want to lose my family. How sweet. Still intensely romantic, but just adorable. That cold, stern face that hid his heart from the world. For the first time, the mask fell away. He was vulnerable, and it made my chest tighten. I know, because you want to comfort the man. Damn. Scared. Because he wanted to respond to my request for love. And it's adorable that you two fucking nerds think it's like familial love, but it's totally not. That alone was enough for me. A brother who would sacrifice anything to create a new, just world, and a brother who was scared to lose his family again. She keeps throwing in the word brother, making it awkward. That's why I like it. Good job. Both were aspects that had been pulling me towards him. That's the kind of person he was. I admired his resolute strength as a general and was struck by his kindness as my brother. I closed my eyes, and the time the two of us had spent together began flashing in my mind. No matter what he thinks or what anyone says, there's one thing that will never change. I'll continue to love him as I always have. I knelt before him and bowed my head. He looks so confused in this CG. He's like, but... And also slightly, like, just thrown up. His eyes are slightly crooked. Anyway, but it's one of those, he's like, I don't know what to do here. Like, it's just... Brother, sorry that my desire for us to be a family has hindered you. Still, I just can't help myself. I'll always look up to you as my brother and the heir of the Genji clan.
Spacey.
Please, brother, stay as you are. Don't let me hinder you any further, and just keep moving forward. I remembered what Shungen had said to me about being taken advantage of in a quest to find love. But that wasn't quite right. After all, love isn't something that can be sought out. Yes, I had sought the love of my brother, but what drove me there wasn't love, but selfish expectations. In searching for love, I failed to think about the person whose love I wanted in return. I don't need his love anymore. All I want is the chance to love and follow him. I looked up and stared at my brother. Brother, please, allow me to continue to follow you, and allow me to help you fulfill your destiny. As a general in your army, the army of the Genji clan, allow me to continue to follow you and help you bring about the new world.
Are you sure that's what you want?
No, I want to be in love with you, and I want you to not get married and marry me instead, but I mean, like, I feel like that's probably not going to happen yet. When we first met, you told me that our fates were tied, which is exactly why... Like the slight confusion on his face.
Spacey,
just when my brother was about to say something. From the corner of my eye, I saw the reflection of a blade in the pale moonlight. Look out!
Ah, damn. I missed ya.
It's like, you had to know. You had to know it was going to be these fucking shuckle fucks. God, I love them. You had to ruin a beautiful moment, Shigehiro. What the fuck? Tomomori has to be close in tow. I'm just saying. He can't be not... He can't... Well, maybe. But, like... I was expecting at least both of them. You know what I mean? Like, it just... These clowns. Ruining a touching, beautiful moment where a brother was going to be like, by the way, you know, I'm going to go to Kurama, find out that he's there. Like, oh, well, actually, you're not brothers, by the way. Just saying. There stood Shigehiro with a mischievous smile on his face. I love the fact that we have no clue that we're not siblings yet. We're going to find that out at the very end. It's going to be like, oh, wait, not my brother? Okay, then that makes the intense emotional feeling and the romantic feelings I've been feeling not weird. And we're going to be like, what? Oh, I'm a girl too, by the way. Perfect. It's like, I'll come out at the end. Oh, God. Oh. Shigehiro, what are you doing here?
I heard you were staying in Kyoto, so I came here to check up on you. My brother says hi.
Hi, Tomomori. Tell him I said hi, and I'm looking forward to his route, which will be like a month or more before I get to play it, which kind of sucks.
Shigehiro, I knew there were Heike spies in Kyoto, but to think they'd send their heirs to come attack us. This isn't an attack. I just really wanted to meet you, Spacey.
What? Her brother's like, why does everyone love you? Even me is weird. My man harem, buddy.
I was really just gonna check on you, but when I saw you here, I knew I had to take a run at you. And give me a break, will ya? I followed you all the way up this mountain.
What are you talking about? Stop kidding around!
Ouch. But no, it's all true. Actually, my brother and I are quite taken with you.
The phrasing in this is amazing. My brother and I are taken with you. And then Yoritomo's over there like, whoa! The only one that's taken my brother is me. We're like, wait, what? I love it. Tomomori's like, well, I mean... Tomomori knows. Shigehiro has no fucking clue.
I wish you'd come to Kyoto first instead of Yoshinaka, and then the three of us could have had a real good time together. But now the plan's for me to beat you up and bring you back home to play with us.
I know that he... Well, okay. I know that it doesn't actually mean it in a really dirty, perverted way, but it comes across that way, and then the shit that happened in that bad route. Well, it was partially in Benkei's route, but also in the bad ending, and like, you know what I'm saying? So like, I mean... Shigehiro's like, yay, I can bat you around like a cat and a mouse, and Tomomori's like, I'm gonna have sex with the mouse first, though, but like, just... Like, and then Shigehiro's gonna be like, oh wait, and then we're gonna have that share session, like, to that end. Okay. Okay, alright. The hell are you talking about?
Your secret, duh. My brother and I are super interested in it, and that's why I'm gonna take you back, so we can investigate you.
And we're like, which one? Which secret? Because I got a couple. You're like, magic power... Woman. Because my first thought was like, my secret... But, and like, because Tomomori knows we're a woman. So, that's all, you know. My secret.
Yes, that you have the same power as the Heike. Seriously, though, why do you have that power? Who are you?
Oh! And this is gonna spurn our brother to be like, maybe not my brother, okay to romance. Nice. I feel like, because he's a smart man, okay? He's not an idiot. He's very smart. So I feel like the whole, like, we don't even look alike. That thing, that he's gonna be like, we don't look alike. Power of the Heike. Wait a minute. Not related. And then he's gonna be okay to romance us.
The same power as the Heike. See? The wheels are turning. The hamster's awake. My brother said so too. Either way, you belong with us.
Not your turn. Let me romance my brother. Then I'll romance you and your brother. Well, I'll romance your brother, and I guess Shigehiro just comes on the side, but anyway. Along with you? What are you saying? I belong with Tomomori.
Oh yeah, and my brother told me that not only do you have our power, but you're also a woman.
Alright. Me over here like, when the hell is that secret gonna come out? Apparently now. Right in front of our brother, and he's like, wait, what? You're not my brother, you're my sister? Maybe. Look at the look. Yoritomo's face, he's like, what now?
Whoa, got a little too close to home there, did I?
Shut up! I'm gonna make sure you can never run that smart mouth of yours again! And then Yoritomo's over there like, that sounds like something a woman would say. Shut your fucking mouth! Although he did just say the Takagatoki, but... Just then a group of men jumped out from the trees. Lord Shigehiro, we'll join you!
AK spies. Oh, hey guys, did you follow me all the way up here? Well, fine, you can play too. Just make sure you don't get in my way. And don't kill this one.
Brother, please leave! I'll handle this!
Brother? You know, you were awfully protective of that guy back at Fuji River. And if he's your brother, then... Yoritomo, I presume.
Careless of me. Yoritomo, huh? The men's faces lit up with delight at the mention of Yoritomo's name. Lord Shigehiro, if we could kill him here, we'll win the war!
Sure, whatever. Do what you want. I'm playing with Spacey.
Shigehiro readied his sword. I fucking love Shigehiro. He's fucking nuts.
Spacey, we've got to fight them off.
All right, we're gonna fight them off, and then he's gonna be like, so, about what Shigehiro said, and you're like, yeah, my power being like the Heike? That's weird, right? I didn't know that. He's like, yeah, no, the other thing. What other? Me belonging with the Heike? That's strange. Yeah, I get that. He's like, no, the other thing. Right, my power, right? He's like, no. That whole woman thing. You're like, all that. He's like, that makes the weird feelings I have for you make a little bit more sense. And you're like, wait, what? Still inappropriate. It's like, I mean... Oh, I can't wait for that. That's going to be the next part, though.
Fine, Spacey, but don't forget you're playing with me.
I'm going to be playing with everybody in the man harem. Wait a minute, that's inappropriate. Come fight me, then! Prepare yourself, Yoritomo! Like, these two fucks can take my brother. His hand is huge, though, by the way. Ah! Brother's fighting two of them at once, but that shouldn't be a problem, given his strength.
Hey! I'm over here.
We're gonna get angry and save him.
You caught me off guard at Fuji River, but I won't let that happen this time. I'll give it everything I've got from the start.
That's true. He's got the he's gonna unleash that power.
Yeah! Ah! Oh, you're not gonna use your power today? Well, don't think I'll hold back. Oh, wait, no. But if I kill you, I won't be able to bring you back home.
I love the way they hold their swords. There's always some kind of glorious ballerina hand going on like this. It's just beautiful. I'm not gonna be killed or be your prisoner on this route.
Yeah!
Shit!
Hold on, Spacey. Once I finish up here, I'll come help you.
Don't you dare butt in.
I guess there's no time to dawdle. Let's get this over with quick.
Are we gonna get caught by Shigehiro and dragged away? I feel like that would kind of suck. You know what I mean? Like, we've been kidnapped by them before in other routes. Can we not do the same thing? That's...
Yeah, same as you, right? I told you. You're like us.
Come on, let's go! Oh, that was Shigehiro. I thought that was me.
Come on, let's go.
I thought it was me, and I'm like, damn, we're into this.
Indeed, that power does seem to be like Spacey's power. Just what does this mean?
The wheels are turning. Told you, the hamsters are going crazy. Ah! Yeah! That's not his. I can't do the accent with the things. Anyway.
Spacey, I'm coming.
No, brother, please get out of here.
Yeah, that's right. Nobody likes a third wheel. I'm gonna beat her and take her home with me.
What? I feel like I really want him to be like,
the only person who's taking her home is me.
Hi. Not what he meant, but I just feel like that would have been fun for all of us.
Come on, let's go. I won't let you.
A moment after Shigehira slashed at me, my brother stepped in and took a swing at him.
Whoa, that was close. Hey, what the hell, man? Get out of my way. I'm only here for Spacey. Shut your mouth! Ah!
Fine.
You want to do this?
What's going on? My brother's letting his temper get the better of him. Yeah, because he doesn't want anyone to take his brother, and then all of a sudden there's something like, you're a woman. It's okay for me to be in love with you. But also, I'm just saying, I think he's always had these kind of like, I wanted to step closer to you. And it's not just a family thing. I don't think those lines were just like, as in family. I didn't want to open myself up to loving family because then you'd die. It's like, loving family. Yeah, he's trying. You are trying to hide behind the family, but you know what your feelings are, buddy.
You think I'm gonna let an heir to the Heike name just up and walk away? I'll cut you down here.
Brother, let's defeat him together! We rushed forward and raised our swords to strike Shigehira head on.
Well, fine then. Have it your way.
I stopped him! Just as I was about to slash at him with the counter-strike, I caught a shadow out of the corner of my eye. Die, Yoritomo! The man was pointing a blow dart at my brother. Brother! I leapt off the ground and wrapped my arms around my brother to cover him. I felt a sharp pain run through my body.
Spacey!
Damn. Oh. Shigehira's gonna kill you now.
What the hell is wrong with you? That dart was poisoned, right? Yeesh. That's pretty strong poison. I don't think even I can help you. What?
My vision began to spin, and I felt as if my head was being shaken violently.
There's no point in bringing her back if she's dead. How lame. Oh well. Sorry, Spacey. See you in the next life.
Well, we're so not gonna die, but I like how that makes Shigehira give up. Shigehira's voice died away with the sound of rustling leaves. I'm surprised Shigehira didn't stab that guy. How dare you! And then be like, alright, bye.
Hold on!
Brother. Oh, he's gonna take us up to the thing and the... I'm sorry. My brother began frantically searching for where the dart had pierced me. I don't want to die. After all my brother said, he didn't want to lose his family again. I don't want to make him feel that pain again. Oh!
Hang on. I'm gonna pull the dart out.
Brother, I'm sorry. More than fear, a tremendous sadness washed over me. That's so sad! In our dying moment, we're sad about how sad he's gonna be. We're adorable! It was like a receding wave that took with it what little consciousness I had left.
Spacey! Damn it, where's the dart? This...
It's rustling our clothes and then he realizes we're a woman. Ah! We're gonna be at Kurama and then Kakunichi's gonna be like, well, actually, okay, so, and then he's gonna be like, so, but you're not actually my brother and you're a woman, so, like, you're like, yeah, I'm a woman, so I'm your sister. He's like, no, actually, so, like, we can romance each other now, and then this is where the romance is gonna happen. Ah! Just came to a head so fast. But anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.